Hello guys, this video will cover sphere topology. Now if you're just a beginner going through this playlist, this course, I may cover some techniques and concepts here that are more advanced, so you can feel free to come back to this video after you covered some of the future videos. So essentially, if we take a look at spheres, the biggest problem with spheres is that we have what's known as this kind of concentration of all of these triangles here, and that's the biggest problem. So let's cover some of the basics that we can do here. Now, if you're not planning on subdividing this, then all these triangles not really a problem. This is fine for a game asset. But if you are going to have subdivision, the problem that's created here is that you get this noticeable effect right here, this kind of warping right here, which you obviously want to avoid, especially for close-up views. Alright, so the first way to avoid that is simply you decrease this to, for example, 8 segments. And you go ahead and select this. You go ahead and remove that. Then you go ahead and subdivide. Then you apply, for example, a spherify modifier. Because when you go from this to this, it's not a perfect circle anymore, perfect sphere, but it becomes so when you apply the spherify modifier. So you can use this, for example, as a replacement for the sphere, and you will avoid that and you'll get good subdivision. Alright. You can even apply spherify after 2 iterations here to get even more perfect sphere. Alright, but let's say you do want to have this, because the benefits of having this kind of topology, guys, is that you can model something like this. I'm giving you a very basic example. You can have this, and then because of the topology here, because how it all converges, you can very easily have symmetry or instances going around. So if I were to demonstrate that, because of how the topology ends up here, you could very easily have this happening here with this kind of topology here. But as you can see with this result, if I try to have that, it's like, where do I begin? I can kind of select this here. But now if I try and have this going around here, you notice what the problem is, and there's no kind of easy way around that. However, this is good for certain things, but not for this kind of result. So essentially, the question is, how do we have this kind of result and instances of details, but without the triangles? If you guys are enjoying this video, be sure to check out the description where I have links to more advanced courses such as on sci-fi design, futuristic vehicles, furniture, and more comprehensive advanced courses. And the result that I have for you is something like this. So you go ahead and select this, grow, or just delete that right there. Alright, so we've got this. I'm going to just not make them instance anymore. I will copy this. Delete all that. At this point, I will attach them all together. And we'll the vertices. And we can delete, let's say that right there. Alright, at this point, what we can do, there is a way to quickly cap this up with all quads, but what I would do is just show you how to do it manually. Just going to go ahead and deselect the opposite edges and bridge that. And let me go ahead and delete, let's say, the left half here. Well, I'll insert a loop through there. And let's say just delete the left half. Now what I would do is cut using vertex snapping just to have more even quads going across here. And I'll remove some edges here just to get rid of triangles. Maybe this right here as well. All right, to make it more even, you can go into edges and then or loops, loop tools. And you can select a lot of this here. I'll go ahead and click on control, hold control and click here to convert to edges. And I can use, for example, space, just make these more evenly spaced out, and I can insert loops through here. Here, I will use Retopology and just retopologize that. Or I can go with a much higher value. Actually, I'll just go with that. And now, as you may have predicted, I'm going to conform this to that. But I only want to conform this, let's say. And you can go ahead and do the same for the bottom, guys, but I'll just show the top. Select this, hold control and click here to convert to vertices, grow this. This right here. And now when I click on conform in the freeform tab, let me make this bigger so you can see. This option here, I'll open this up. And only click this right here, select the vertices, and then we'll, let's say, switch to view. Zoom out, left click. Oh yes, of course. Switch to surface, and pick this object as a surface. And now, guys, we've got the benefit. Don't mind this is just a smoothing group causing that. We got the benefit, guys, of having that kind of topology for the parts we need. It having all quads right here in the center conform to a perfect sphere. We subdivide here, we get a much better result here. To make it more perfect, you can subdivide and then further conform. Alright, and now we have an even more perfect sphere right there. And And there we go, guys. Now you get the best of both worlds. And you can even conform more of it as well. For example, like that. As you can see, we now get even more perfect, especially in those parts as well. Alright guys, that's a solution for how you can have this kind of topology to support, the instance objects going all the way around, but also have the benefit of having, without having that bad result. Of having all of these triangles here causing this kind of result. Alright guys, thank you for watching and take care.